What's up, guys? It's me, girl cat Corelli, and this is episode 311 of my Cat Vibes series. Today we're painting an African lady with a child. And I'm using kind of a different grid here this time. But before we go, I want to urge you to subscribe and enable all notifications for my channel. I will appreciate this a lot. Please hit that bell button and hit subscribe if you're a first-time watcher. So, this time I'm painting this kind of an experimental painting because it's kind of a different approach. This time I've made a very rough drawing with a charcoal pencil before painting over it. And pardon my exposure, and it keeps focusing and defocusing all the freaking time. Well, that's just what it is. I wanted to go for something sunny, and the best place to go, I figured, was somewhere to Africa. A scene on a beach with an African woman and a child. There's plenty of blues, and to me, personally, the challenge here was that there is plenty of blues in the sky, and then she's also wearing some sort of blue dress, something like that, and it's a different kind of blues. And then the rest is basically there's half the painting is lots of sand on this beach, but overall there is not many colors here. So that to me was a challenge. I thought that it would be interesting to try to make it interesting. So I'm going for different hues and trying to add something of my own, like I always do. Because otherwise, why really go for a painting, you know? If you're not going to add anything of your own. At least that's my artistic philosophy. You got to add something of your own. You got to make it your own instead of just trying to copy whatever's out there. I also want to remind everybody that the first single from the coming Sunset City album is dropping on September 22nd. I have a pre-save link which is pinned on my Facebook page. You can go there and find it. I will also once again post the pre-save link here on YouTube because I believe that I posted it in on the community tab a few days ago. So if you missed that, hit that link and pre-save Giants, which is the name of the first single, from the coming Sunset City album. Just like I said before, I believe I talked about this actually extensively. I'm going to release one single per month. Hopefully I'll be able to maintain this speed. Some tracks are very difficult in production. They take a lot of time. For example, Giants is a 10-minute long track. It's a very long track with lots of lyrics. There were lots of guitars to record and to mix in, lots of vocal lines. And it's just a large track, so it's just more work, you know what I mean? Oh, here's a close-up of what I'm doing. So, I think one single a month, I think that's a reasonable production speed. I don't think that I'll be able to ramp it up more often. I don't think that it's really necessary. Right now, I can't tell you when the entire album is going to come out. I really don't know. I'm just getting into this album cycle. And the first single is going to come out on September 22nd. I hope that I'll be able to maintain the pace. And I'll see how it goes until the end of this year. So I plan to release 4 singles until the end of this year. The first one is going to be Giants, September 22nd. Then there's going to be a single on October 22nd called Run. Then there's going to be a third one to be released on November 22nd called Tunnels, Bleeding Life. Then the fourth single is going to drop on December 22nd, and it's called High Sky. And with this album, I'm going to just move down the list, down the track list. So Giants is going to be the first track on the album. Run is the second track. And Tunnels, Bleeding Life is the third track. And Sky High, or High Sky, excuse me. High Sky is the fourth track on the album. So I'll be just moving like this. And then I'll see how it goes in the end of the year. Somewhere around Christmas, I think I'll have a better picture of how fast am I moving production-wise. Because here's another thing. It's not just about music production. So I'm writing all of these new songs. I'm recording all of these guitars. I'm arranging all of this. I'm mixing all this. It's actually in real time every day. I sit down and I work on it. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. And this is pretty fast-paced, I think. But also, I'm painting a series of paintings called Sunset City. So there's a series of paintings attached to the Sunset City album. Like I talked about this before, every song on the album will have its own dedicated oil painting, and then the album as a whole will have its own album cover artwork. And all of these paintings, all these original oil paintings, will be made available in my Etsy store. They will be also made available on my in my store on fineartamerica.com. Look for Catherine Corelli there. I'll put the link in the description. Very soon I'll start uploading art prints, to Fine Art America. So there's a lot of painting that goes into this too. And it's not that I'm working only on this series of paintings, Sunset City. I'm also painting other things. So it's a lot of work, damn it. I'm very excited about this though. It's not that I'm sitting here and complaining about, oh, I'm not in time to do anything. No, I'm very excited about this. But I'm just saying that I think by the end of this year, I will just know for certain, am I able to maintain such a speed of production and painting for this album, or no? It's kind of very important because I'd rather commit to a set schedule and just work consistently on it, rather than work sporadically. I don't like sporadic work. I like a systematic approach. So, and I'll see. Around Christmas, I think I'll see if it works. If it works, then that's it. Then every month is going to be a new song, and then all of it is going to be a whole album. And I don't know. Am I going to release like 10 singles or 12 singles and then release the whole album? Or is it going to be 8 singles and then the whole album? I have no idea. It depends on how quickly will I be able to work on the music production side of things. On the writing, composing, writing the lyrics, recording all of this, it's a ton of work. 1 single a month is good, but at the same time I should be writing these songs kind of forward and ahead so that I'm able to, for example, release 8 singles and then deliver an entire album. Well, here's the finished painting. There we go. Very soon it's going to be made available in my Etsy store. By the way, please go to my Etsy store, check what I have there, follow my store, share it with your friends, share it with someone you know might want to buy my painting. And that's all for today. Thank you very much for being with me, and you'll hear me next time. Ciao.